Welcome to the Healthy Family Kitchen, where we cook a healthy recipe in real time while we talk about healthy habits, nutrition, how to actually make sustainable changes in your health so that you can stop starting over. This is Season 1, Episode 2, and today we are cooking the second recipe in the 30 for 30 Soph's Plant-Based Kitchen, Super Seed Spiced Granola. Embarrassingly, I've never actually made granola before. I usually buy it. But this one is chock full of seeds, and one of the seeds is doing all of the heavy lifting. I'm going to tell you why. I typically buy this, Purely Elizabeth granola. This one has 3 grams of protein per 1/3 cup and 2 grams of dietary fiber. The one we're making today has 13 grams of protein per portion. There's 4 portions in this, and 7 grams of fiber. There are some very tiny seeds doing most of this work. So let's get cooking. I have to turn my oven on first. All right, we're gonna get the oven going and assemble this. It's not gonna take us very long, so we can talk about the seeds while this is baking. We're gonna start with oats. She says jumbo oats. I don't know the difference between a jumbo oat and a whole rolled oat, but regardless, we're starting with 1 cup of oats. We're gonna get all of our dry mixture ingredients together. We got kids in the background playing Sushi Go. Have you guys ever played that game? What's the best part of the game, guys? Winning. They said winning. The second thing we're mixing into our dry ingredients is the powerhouse food. It is the pumpkin seeds. We'll talk about all the nutrition facts here. If you're not eating pumpkin seeds, I hope today I can convince you to put these into your diet because they are a seed that we all need to be eating more of. We're going to throw in yet another seed, sunflower seeds. Each of these, it's doing its own work. But there's 1/3 of a cup of pumpkin seeds in here. That's a lot of pumpkin seeds. Typically a serving is a 1/4 cup, which is like 4 tablespoons. It's a lot of seeds, but once you see the benefits, you are going to be convinced. We've got most of this already done. See, we need our ground flax seeds. Oh, it's supposed to be a chai spice blend. So she calls for 1.5 tablespoons of chai spice blend. I only have pumpkin spice blend. So I'm just going to put this in. I think the only real difference is a little bit of cardamom. So we're just gonna take a pinch of cardamom. Somebody's probably gonna come after me about that. I don't wanna do too much. I feel like that could be overpowering. And a little bit of cinnamon anyway. So we're gonna add the cinnamon with our spices. Cinnamon's in, that's it. It's pretty much the entire recipe. We need runny tahini. Tahini is another thing made out of seeds. You know, tahini is just roasted and salted sesame seeds. So let's count it up. This has pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and tahini. So glad I read that so we could review it because I completely forgot the chia seeds. I'm getting too distracted. 2 tablespoons of chia seed. Then we'll get in our tahini. And it's great. It's awesome. It's made out of sesame seeds. But the thing is, I've never stirred this one. And I don't know about you, but I am not a big fan of stirring these wet butters like this. We got this. Oh, okay. Not bad. This is a runny tahini. So we're doing it right. She said runny tahini. Look at this. Runny tahini. I think that qualifies. We have to put the wet ingredients, the tahini, the maple syrup, and the oil in a separate small bowl. So far, this is pretty easy. And given the radical nutritional value changes, like from a store-bought granola, which you also have to be careful about because store-bought granola can have a lot of sugar in it. It can be really high in sugar and really high in fat, depending on how it's made. Fats are not all bad. But it's when they have really high saturated fats, that's what you want to look out for. You really want to keep saturated fat as low as you possibly can in your diet for your heart health so you don't risk increased chances of a heart attack or a stroke. That's why we care about that. Here we go, last step. And we almost have granola. And then we mix this all together. I'm going in with my hand. This is not working. She says that she eats this in slabs, which I really hope because I like when granola gets chunky. You hear the construction outside? I forgot to show you in our last video how they're doing. We almost have like an actual room out there. Now, granted, I'm very lucky to have a 2,000 square foot house. I have a big house. It's beautiful. I really love it. But 2 bedrooms with 7 people in one house is a little bit tight for us. So we're making a master bedroom. Hi, buddy. Guys, I'm almost done. I'm just pouring the granola on here. Last step, just pour this onto your prepared baking tray. I'm gonna try to push it down like this and keep it kind of all together so that it sticks together in the oven. That's all set. The directions were, she's British, so it's at 160 to 180 degrees Celsius. I went with 325 Fahrenheit. I think that's gonna be fine. That looks great. We're gonna close this. Let me show you the construction. And then we will talk about pumpkin seeds. I didn't forget. Check it out. That's the new bedroom. You're gonna have to see in future episodes how it comes out. So what's it about pepitas? It's just a particular kind of pumpkin seed that doesn't have the hull. It comes from a different variety of pumpkin. But the magic in the pumpkin seed, you are not going to believe it. In a quarter cup, 30 grams. This recipe called for 50 grams, so almost double what is in here. There are 9 grams of protein in 1/4 cup. There are only 2.5 grams of saturated fat and 2 grams of fiber. Okay, not perfect, but that's not what we're looking for out of the pumpkin seed. We're looking for the protein. But here's the magic ingredient for heart health, for sleep, for muscle relaxation, even for better blood pressure control, and that is magnesium. It is absolutely critical for your muscle, like your heart muscle, to actually even beat, but for all of your muscles to work, and it really helps with relaxation. So having some magnesium before bed can help if you're trying to fall asleep and can also help lower your blood pressure. But this has 165 milligrams of magnesium in a quarter cup, which is 40% of a daily value of a 2,000 calorie diet, roughly. So even if you're eating a little bit more than 2,000 calories, this is almost a third of all the magnesium you need in a serving of pumpkin seeds. It is also a great source of zinc and iron, 15% of a daily value of iron. It's got potassium, calcium, vitamin E, and niacin. This little seed is one that you have to start putting into your diet. Let's wait about 20 minutes for this granola to cook and see if it's worth going through the effort to make it in order to get all of the plant proteins and all of the extra nutrients out of all of our seeds. The granola is done and cooled because it's been multiple hours. We took a little field trip to the library to see Mr. Drew and his Exotic Animals 2. It's a show here in Maine. I'll put some pictures here. Kids, what was your favorite part of Mr. Drew?
Snake!
The snake? The iguana, a gecko. It was super cool. I have some feedback about the granola though. Oops, I need to make this much thinner. I did not exactly get huge chunks. You know, she said she eats a slab of it. I don't think, oh, okay, all right, I can pick up a slab. Let's though do a taste test. The kids may have snuck pieces of the edges and they said it was a little burnt, and that's because I was trying to make the middle crispy and I didn't make it thin enough. So got to make it thinner. And in our next episode, we're making a protein coffee, but the better thing is going to be taking this granola and making it into a high fiber breakfast. So one that includes almost half of the fiber you need for a day. So for a woman, that's 25 grams in a day. So we're going to make a breakfast with this granola that has half of our daily fiber. That's episode 3. Let's see if this is a healthy family favorite or healthy family flop. What do we got? Everyone take a piece, take a piece, take a piece, take a piece. What is the verdict? Oh, we got a thumbs up. No medium. We're not sure about this one. All right, maybe we got some thumbs up. We got some interesting faces. Well, in any event, maybe this doesn't make the favorite list. We'll try it again in a thinner layer without crisping the outside. Come back for episode 3, where we learn how to make a protein coffee, which is recipe 3 in Soph's book, and make this into a high fiber breakfast, or really any granola that you want to use. We will transform. See you next time. See you next time.
Good morning. I have what feels like a critical update. I don't know what those kids were talking about, Look, I am leaving for work. I already made another batch of this granola. It hasn't even been 48 hours. And I had to pop back on and say, this is a family favorite. For 5 times the protein, and what was it, like 3 times the fiber? These ingredients come together so fast. You're just like mixing dry ingredients, adding a little tahini maple syrup and a tiny bit of oil. I used avocado oil actually to keep the saturated fats even lower. This is a huge health win. And it tastes delicious. I'm going to have this at work this morning in a granola protein bowl. You can get all of the ingredients for that in the next episode when we do the iced coffee and the high fiber granola bowl. You've got to give it a try.